Welcome back everybody to OldMouldy.5g Golden Treasure Prospecting. I'm joined this afternoon by my special boy Bear, and he's got a little birthday present here and he's going to do some special sluicing. He's got a nice bag of 1/2 gram the old mouldy pay dirt, and we've had a request in because we're doing mat testing at the moment, and we want to try it the dream mat style with the old mouldy pay dirt to see its capture rate. So we've got the dream mat style in. This is the one we tested last time, the special sawtooth, and you can see it's got 3 large sawtooth in the design, and I could see gold surfing over it in a couple of places. I think that's just due to the enormous amount of black sands that were in the very concentrated pay dirt. Out on a river, on a stream, it may react differently. We've got one more style to try after this one, just a larger sawtooth, and I think maybe we'll run Santa's hoard over that, eh Bear?
Yep.
See if we can find a big nugget in one of them trays. But anyway, back to the testing. The dream mat style's in now. Bear's going to drop his pay dirt through the sieve just to take out any larger lumps of quartz or anything like that before we run it over the wee jock. We've had great fun testing, and we're excited to see how it handles this, because there will be quite a concentrate of black sands in there, I imagine. So just tip away, Bear, and let's have a little look. That's it. Do you want to have a shakedown?
Yep.
Is that a big old lump of rock?
Probably is.
I have found some enormous garnets in the old mouldy pay dirt before. Anything in there? No, I think you did a good job of that, Sunshine. So you'll have a little shake like this. I dropped it. See, look. It needs a crush up, look. Wow. Break all that material down. There's a bit of chunks of quartz in there. I think if its gravels have compacted over time. Crush them down. Chunk of quartz Bear, I think. So we'll give that a shimmy shake. No great surprises. So we're not going to lose any of that material, just in case. Piece of quartz. So that's going to go into the tailings tub right there. So if we did miss anything, it'll get panned and looked at again anyway. So I'm going to out the way, just take a little bit of water in, Sunshine. That's it. Just enough to give it a good soaking down, and then away you go. Pick a scoop. They're up on the right hand side. If you're going to pour water out, pour it into the tailings tub, because gold floats, remember.
Yeah.
So that looks very mucky material, so here we go. Choose your weapon, son. There you go. He's got a line up of Mr. Wizard scoops, and away he goes. That's it. And just drop it in there, son. And we're looking to see how it settles. Now, so just run the heavier material. That's dropped very quickly. We can see the black sands, but the clay material, the blonder sands, they wash straight out. Keep going, Sunshine. Cool, look at that. That is laden with black sands. That's it, you just take your time, give it a chance to settle. I can see there's black sands all the way down to this bottom. It'll be interesting to check the tailings tub in a little while to see if we've lost any gold. It caught all of the 1 gram stuff, everything. Carry on, Sunshine. This is very concentrated material, so you know we're very lucky. This is not what you'd expect on the general rivers and streams. You'd have to be, you know, classifying several buckets to get it down to this concentrate. So, which makes it a great challenge for us to actually pan out. Now, this is kind of, you know, you've been on the river for a few hours, got it down into a bucket load, and then you start running it over your sluice. Try not to lose any material, sunshine. And that's it. Keep going then, come on, get it over the sluice. I wonder whether we should have tried and rinsed it out a little bit first, but it don't matter. Try not to drip it, get it into the sluice. You could move the pan over to the sluice, so if you do drip, it drips straight into the pan. That's it. So we're testing the Dream Mat style, as I said. A great success with the other mat system that we tried first. That's it, get the pay dirt in there. If you need a bit more water in to concentrate that down again, get a bit of water. Alright, keep going. Just don't drip it. That's it, get all your material down into that corner. That's it, and if you've got any excess water, pour it into your tailings tub. Don't pour out any material, just the water, that's it. And then you've got that last little bit to work in. We can always use the snuffer bottle to, excuse my arm, draw a bit of water in for the squirt down. How you getting on, sunshine? I think you're nearly there. So what we think you need to do is just make sure that's got nothing on it. Rinse it off. Yeah, so if you can take the pan and hold it like this over the sluice like that, and hold that steady, and I'm going to squirt it. Get the last of our material, keep it this way, I don't want it going over that part. That's it. Tip. You see that gold there, Bear?
Yeah, there's a lot.
Yeah, we saw a lovely little bit of gold coming out of them. Excuse me if it's a little bit poor cameraing, we're just trying to rinse the gold down. What do you think, sunshine? I think that's not a bad job, eh? Good job, good job. Yeah, and I've still got my gold in there, that's good to see. This is, you've seen this on the video when I was testing the other style mat, and this is my result in there. It's not dried and weighed yet. I was waiting, and we're going to add it all together. So I did a 1 gram bag, and Bear has done a 0.5 gram bag from the old mouldy, and we're going to dump it all in and we're going to share it. So you'll end up with a bonanza. So can we see anything in there, Bear? Can you have a look? Can you see any gold? Any visible gold?
I can see just a few specks right here and there.
A few specks?
Yeah.
All right, can I have a little look? Let me have a little look, and I'm going to sneak in. I'm going to use this because of the old man eyes. And I can see it's held onto a little bit of quartz there. There's still some black sands. And one way I check to see if it's still filtering, I just put my hand under the run. And yeah, I've got loads of little dots of black sand in my hand. So it is still filtering out the black sand. Yeah. So we'll let that run for a while. Let's have a little look, see what I can see. Oh, I can see some lovely gold sat up there, Bear. Right up in the top.
Is it starting to appear?
Looks really good. There's some very, very small pieces, and I can see them tucked up in the mats. I can see visible gold to about 2/3 down the mat. So we'll have to see how it goes. We'll check the tailings in a little. We're going to let that run for 10 minutes to thin right out, and then we'll dump it in a pan and see what we've got, and see what the gold retention was like compared to this style mat. Be interesting to see. Thanks for joining us, and we'll show you the results later. This is Mooby Doo Golden Treasure Prospecting, signing off.